Welcome to this lesson, and I'm going to show you how to divide a whole number by a fraction. And the first example, 1 divided by a half, you can actually read that backwards as how many halves are there in one whole. How many halves are there in one whole orange? There'd be 2, so you know the answer to this sum is going to be 2. And the way of doing this is to put this first number over 1. So 1 divided by 1 actually still equals 1. And then change this divide to times, and then turn this fraction upside down or flip it. And the reason that you put this number here over 1 is so that when you come to this multiplying step, you can multiply the two top numbers together and the two bottom numbers together, which is how you multiply fractions together. So 1 times 2 on the top equals 2, and on the bottom 1 times 1 equals 1. And then reading this as how many 1's in 2, the answer to that is 2. And just to show you, there's one whole orange, and you can see that there are 2 halves in that one whole orange. The next example I'm going to show you how to do is for how many 2/3, or 4 divided by 2/3, or how many lots of 2/3 are there in 4. And the steps are exactly the same. Put the 4 over 1. 4 divided by 1 is 4. Change that divide to times and flip this fraction, so it becomes 3 over 2, and then multiply the top numbers together. 4 times 3 is 12. On the bottom, 1 times 2 is 2. How many 2's in 12? There's 6. And just to show you that you can actually show how this is happening, how you can get 4 lots of 2/3, sorry, 6 lots of 2/3 in 4 whole oranges. I'll first split the oranges into thirds, so these are roughly 3 equal parts. And I'm going to colour in 2/3 at a time. So there's 2/3. There's another 2/3. There's another 2/3. There's another 2/3. What colour haven't I used? I'll do really bright green. There's another 2/3. And then last of all, so you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lots of 2/3 in 4 whole oranges. So that's how you divide a whole number by a fraction, by a simple fraction. And I'm going to show you one more example where you divide that whole number by a mixed number. And so the example I'll do is 4 divided by 1 and 1/2. And this time the first step is to actually change this mixed number into an improper fraction. And the way you do that is to go that 1 times that 2, so 1 times 2, and then you add that 1 on the top, divide it by 2, and now you have 4 divided by 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3 over 2, and now you're ready to do the steps that we did in the first two examples. So put that 4 over 1, change the divide to times, and flip that fraction. And then tops together, 4 times 2 is 8. On the bottom, 1 times 3 is 3. And then how many 3's in 8? There's 2. How many left over? There's 2. And 2/3. 8/3 is equal to 2 wholes and then 2/3. Now I could draw a diagram like this and show how many lots of 1.5 there are in 4/3. It's a little bit trickier, but it can be done. However, I'm not going to do it. The important thing out of this is that you understand the method or the steps for doing this, dividing a whole number by a fraction, and this is how you do it. So that's about it for this lesson. I will see you in the next one.